The time has finally arrived. Me and the Ryan King faced each other in a siege battle with a couple of other friends. So this one gets really, really intense, guys. So I hope you enjoy this battle replay. Oh, wait, hold on. What is today? Oh yeah, April 1st. Oh yeah, April Fools. That's right. This is not a match between me and the Ryan King. We have not played against each other, but this is a sub battle replay, and you guys probably hate me right now. Maybe one day I will face the Ryan King, but that day is not today. This is a replay sent in by Titus 1v190. He's commanding Scotland. I hope you guys get so mad. I really do. So this is a 3v3, and this is a city, not a castle. I think it's a huge city or a large city, and it looks like it's in like Latin America, Central America. It looks really cool. Look at all these trees. It's a nice little palm tree here. It looks really like Paradise City here. Like I would go here for vacation. Anyways, let's check out the Scottish troops first. We'll check out the army comps and the players. So Scotland has a early period general. I think the money here was pretty low, but it's fairly even money-wise. If you look at the balance of power, the attackers are going to have a pretty difficult time just based on looking at the balance of power. So right, General's bodyguard, and he has 3 Highland pikemen, 2 Scots pike militia. He has about 4 units of noble Highland archers. They look really awesome, really cool Scottish archer unit. And he has 3 dismounted feudal knights. And I think that's pretty... Oh, wait. 2 mounted feudal knights. So bringing a lot of cav. And he has a mortar and a wooden catapult. So that is the Scottish army. Now let's look at their noble allies, the French here. Let's see, the French just kind of spammed chivalric knights. He's got like 8 units of chivalric knights and 1 unit of armored sergeants. That's his army. Just bring in those elite infantry. That's it. And the final ally of the Scottish allies, it's Denmark, commanded by Try Take Over the World. Let's see, he's got 2 dismounted Huscarls, 2 sword staff militia. Check them out. They look pretty cool. He has 3 units of crossbowmen, and he has, I'm sorry guys, he has 4 units of Norse swordsmen, excuse me. He has way over here, he's got some elite infantry. He's got 4 units of dismounted chivalric knights, and he has a mounted chivalric knight with the general in it. I forgot to turn up the sound. I'm really sorry. You're missing out on some awesome music right now. I apologize. Let's keep it paused because I think this siege battle is fairly short, and I want to make sure to look at all the army comps. Now, I don't think I said the French name, the French player's name. The French are commanded by Audicu, and the first attacker here we have Sicily, commanded by Darkland Fire. He's got, let's see, 1 bombard and 1 mortar. He has 2 handgunners. He has about 4 units of dismounted men-at-arms. He has some chivalric knights and a general's bodyguard, so bringing a decent amount of cav. He's got 4 units of Muslim archers, and he has about 2 or 3 units of Pavi's crossbowmen. And he's kind of got his army split here. Here's the other half. So I'm sure this is getting kind of blurry because for some reason when there's a lot of trees, when I move the camera like rapidly, like kind of like this, it gets a little blurry. So I apologize about that, guys. But most of the fight is going to be in the cities, so hopefully it doesn't get as blurry. I don't know why, but the trees just make my video here blurry. Or pixelated, I guess you could say. Venice, commanded by Shadowstrick. We've got a bombard and a mortar. He has 2 handgunners, so we're seeing more handgunners, and he has 4 units of dismounted men-at-arms. 1 unit has armored upgrade, check them out, and this unit doesn't. It looks like they cleaned their uniforms and they didn't, or they just have newer ones, and these are kind of like sunned, like the sun damaged color. And then he has 3 units of armored sergeants. He has a lot of cav here, 2 units of men-at-arms and a general's bodyguard. And that is Venice. And there's another Venetian player, Venice 2. He has, let's see, 4 units of dismounted men-at-arms. By the way, his name is Longbow. He's got 2 Pavi's crossbowmen. He has a bombard, actually 2 bombard. And actually, hold on. He spammed dismounted men-at-arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of dismounted men-at-arms and a general's bodyguard. All right. Oh yeah. Some nice like Mayan music going on here. I love it. It's a nice change. I love this. Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's get the jam going. Oh, that's graphics. Yeah. Just for a little bit. Because I'm sure it's like overly too loud. Alright, so the siege is starting. Oh yeah, I love this music. Sicily's pushing their siege tower. Okay, I'll turn it down. I'm sorry, guys. Sound options. We'll do 50. How about that? I usually do like 45, but we'll do 50 because the music's so good. And this is cool. Look at this, where his troops are. I wish there was more like fighting that you could do like this, like in hallways and stuff. Just make it so when you zoom in, the top kind of disappears so you see what's going on. Oh, they light that sucker on fire. Saw that coming. If I were the attackers right now, I'd be using my artillery on the walls to get these troops down.
Thank God, our enemy has broken through the gates.
There we go. Venice 1 has broken down the gates. The defenders are all kind of not organized right now.
St. Andrew, the enemy siege tower is utterly
Bye, St. Andrew. Alright, so there goes that siege tower. It's finally destroyed. Let's see what happens here. It looks like most of the defenses are in the front here. And I think they're retreating to the town center. Look at this.
The enemy are through the walls. Fight on.
They're breaking down walls. Who was that? Was that Venice 2? What are you doing, Venice 2? Breaking down walls? Yes, that was Venice 2. Denmark is holding his ground. He's not going to retreat. He wants to fight against Venice. But the French and Scotland, they are retreating to the town center to hold their ground. If they're going to do that, I would save my ammo.
Steel and valiant hearts must be our fortress now. Remember, fear is worse than fighting.
Yes, fear is worse than fighting. There's noble Highland archers marching. Very awesome. There's his general giving commands. Follow me if you want to win. You want a glorious battle.
Fight on. They must get no further.
Alright guys, so I cut the bombardment phase out a little bit. We have Sicily charging through here. It looks like they're gonna all go through this one little this gap here. The defenders are really missing an opportunity here to slaughter the Sicilians. We have the French here, but he doesn't want to fight. Look at this. Look at this little alleyway that you could hold the enemy back. That would be so awesome. But I don't think they wanna fight near the walls, which is a big shame because he is grouping up his army. He's sending them all through one gap. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. It's hard to tell because my headset, it broke. Only one side of my headset is working, so it's hard to determine if the music is loud or not, like too loud. So I'm kind of guessing right now, but I guess we'll find out in the video. Here comes Sicily. He's got his men in like loose formation. They're all kind of like doing whatever they want. This is a really cool looking map though. Like I'm enjoying this scenery here. And there goes more walls. I might have to make another cut here, guys. Unless some fighting goes on. Look at this. Come on. Oh, yep, Sicily's retreating. So that means I'm gonna cut it. Alright, so welcome back. Sicily, he's very back and forth here. He decided to charge in, and I think this time he's going to completely commit his army. And the French are coming, but man, nobody wants to fight. Is he gonna fight here or what? I think he's like setting up a defensive line so he can kind of sandwich in the defenders. What's going on over here? We have a cav fight over here. It looks like Denmark charged his cav. He's got some mounted crossbows into the enemy artillery. I don't know if he escaped his artillery, if he got him out of there, or they were slaughtered. But that could be pretty huge. But they are broken because they're crossbows, mounted crossbows. They're not going to last long. Alright, so the French are holding their ground. Look at this. What the heck is happening here? Okay. I was like, are they fighting? What's happening? They're just marching together? I'm so lost. Alright, so here comes Sicily. He's charging. Looks like he's going to get some of the French troops off guard here. They're really missing an opportunity here. They could fight if they held right here. And then they can activate the towers. They can put archers up on the walls. Sicily would be gone in a couple of seconds. But I think the defenders were just missing out on an opportunity. Maybe they were concerned that they would be flanked by the Venetians. But again, you could just hold the Venetians at the gate. They only have 2 choke points. And did he completely destroy the artillery crew? It looks like there's some mortar crew left. But here comes Venice. He's going to come and support his French allies. Or, I'm sorry, Sicilian allies. Oh, here comes Sicily. White versus blue here. White and black versus blue and white. Oh, geez. Alright, here comes Venice. He doesn't even care. He's just charging his cabin first. The mounted crossbows are giving him hell. They're saying, hello there, Venice. You can come in, but we will kill you.
God save us. The enemy.
Oh, and here comes Denmark with his chivalric knights. Oh, he's going to close in here. Close the jaws. And these, oh, the general's bodyguard is in here. He's charging in his general's bodyguard first, which is pretty risky because that's your general. And a general is really important if you're attacking in a siege battle. Now over here, Sicily is blobbing up his forces. All his men-at-arms are blobbing up. Even his handgunners are in the mix. And Venice number 2 is waiting, which I don't think is a terrible idea, but he could rush down Denmark right now. They're busy fighting, so you could probably get the player off guard. And most of the Scottish forces are in the town center. Good supporting fire by the Muslim archers there.
The walls have fallen.
Those walls are not falling. Oh, there they go.
Remember, fear is worse than fighting.
Remember, fear is worse than fighting. I want you to remember that. Now here comes Venice. Now they're struggling here to get through. It's unfortunate about their artillery here, but I think they still have one mortar piece that they can use. Now would be the time to use that mortar. Oh, there goes the Venetian general. I don't know why he sent him in first. That's going to be a huge, huge issue there for the Venetians. Their morale is going to be very, very low. But they're pushing. They're pushing. It's a pretty large force. They're probably going to get through here, but they're going to lose a lot of troops. Denmark sending in his chivalric knights. I think his general is in this one, trying to keep the enemy at bay. This is a very epic fight over here. Look at this, just so many troops. And Sicily is slowly breaking through, but again, the same situation here with Sicily. It's a little bit better, but he's losing a lot of troops to very few troops because the French are holding him back with 1 or 2 units. Oh, it looks like he rushed some cav over there. If you look over here, Sicily snuck some cav in there. He's going to help his ally. You need to get them out though. Once they're engaged in melee with chivalric knights, it's not going to be too pretty, so you want to retreat them out of there. Oh, that's pretty good. Denmark loses their general, so Venice and Denmark, they both lost their general. They fought early in the fight very bravely. 11% allies, so that's defenders, and 21% attackers have died. So far this is in the defenders' favor. Here comes Sicily. They better hold that fire there. Might get some friendly fire. Oh, yeah, there goes the friendly fire. Alright, so Scotland is preparing for the final stand. And Denmark is committing more forces to the fight at the wall here. I think it's time to just retreat. because the French here have lost their positioning over here, and so that they can easily just flank around and attack this defense. So they need to be careful. We do have 2 Shiveric Knights holding and protecting the flank though, but how long will they stand? And how long until the Venetians break through and then this 2 units here are surrounded? Those 2 units. Oh, hold on though. Venice breaks completely there. Gotta love, I love this music. It's almost as good as the Teutonic. So Sicily, so far he's doing the best on his team here. The other Venetians are not even attacking yet. It looks like he's going to use up every bit of his ammo. I would say now is the time to push forward. Now is the time to get your swords wet and help your allies. Put some pressure on the defenders. Looks like we do have some armored sergeants returning from breaking. I think they should lay low until the Sicilians capture this point. Love this music. I can say that 1,000 times. It's so good. Alright, these brave French chivalric knights are close to dead. Although it says victory seems certain for them, so I think the Sicilians need to send some extra support up there. They can easily flank around. We do have some Danish troops here, some chivalric knights. Uh-oh. Cab charge. Right into the handgunners. Poor Venice. Poor Venice. Does he have his mortar? Yes, he does. Has he been firing it? I don't think so. Denmark has some troops out here running around, running the Venetians off. So that's like one less army to worry about. No, but the second Venetian army is still just holding their ground. Uh-oh, what is that? Is that a bombard? What was that? Huh. I just saw a giant... Oh, ball of death. Oh! Right from the catapult. Good hit there. Good shooting, Tex. Anyways. The French are bravely holding. Sicily, they really need to flank around here. Try to... Ooh, good hit from the mortar. They need to flank around, try to put some pressure. Because remember, guys, it's easier to break your enemy than kill your enemy. And exposing their flanks will certainly break them. More good hits from that catapult. Oh, I would get them out of the way. But he's pushing. He's charging through these pikemen. That's going to be pretty tricky to get through. The best thing to do is run past them, then attack them. Try to, get through this little path that they have here, protected by their long pikes. If this unit breaks, they just can't handle it. Oh, we do have some movement over here. The second army of Venetians, they're charging forward. Rally, men! Now is the time. Our troops need us. Very cool. Wow. Some awesome hits from that artillery. Very, very awesome. And the French over here are still fighting. That is unbelievable. Just the Chivalric Knights, whatever faction you get, if you have Chivalric Knights, they're going to be amazing. And look, they're causing the Sicilians to break. The men-at-arms are no match to these Chivalric Knights. Very, very crazy. Oh, here we go, here we go. The fight over here against Venice and Denmark. This is pretty good for Venice here, Venice number 2, because you can surround this grouping of forces here. So if they can do that now, we got to be careful though, because he has some extra reinforcements waiting for the flanking charge. So if you can keep a unit Alright, go after those archers. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If he has archers up on the walls undefended, take him out. I don't know why he didn't use his artillery to knock down this wall, unless you can't knock it down, something like that. But he's going to surround Denmark here. These men-at-arms should have no problem killing a sword-staff militia. Uh-oh, here comes the reinforcements. Norse swordsmen to the rescue. Oh, they're going to go up and try to save their crossbows. It's a smart decision there. This unit should turn around, face these Norse swordsmen. There they go. It's like he's reading my mind. Or I'm reading his mind, I guess I should say. Nice. Good charge there. Oh no, we've got reinforcements called into action. Dismounted Huscarls coming in from the rear here. And this is just a bloodbath. And there goes the Sicilian general. Let's take a peek over on the other side of what's going on here. Whoa. Okay. Sicily is pretty much down to his archers. He brought a lot of archers. He's got a decent number of infantry here, but Denmark brought some chivalric knights to help the French chivalric knights. So it's not looking good. And what is this? Artillery? Point blank artillery? I like it. I don't think they're firing though. Oh, they won't fire because there's friendlies in the way. Unfortunately. You should be able to fire. If you give the command, just be like, look, you got to kill some of our own to win this battle. But Denmark, they are breaking here. They've got some crossbows running away. This is a really cool fight over here. I don't know why, but it's really, really awesome to me. I'm enjoying it. We've got the general's bodyguard coming in. And the poor men-at-arms. Oh, actually, they're fighting. Okay, I thought they were breaking for a second. But they're doing a good job. He needs to send his general over this way to attack these Norse swordsmen to the flank. There's some bombard crew getting into the mix. Oh, Denmark is breaking, but so is Venice. So this is a pretty close fight. Got some crossbows here, putting down suppressing fire. Oh, they're breaking. Hold, men, hold. General, rally the men. Oh, we do have some mounted crossbows coming for reinforcements. Scotland hasn't even used any of his units. He's used his catapult, that's about it. Well, let's go back to this main fight, because if the attackers have any kind of hope, they have to win this fight over here.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Alright, the enemy has lost half of their army. They've lost 66% total as a team, and the allies have only lost 33%. So at the end of the battle, I'm going to go over what the attackers could have done better. So if you're learning from this video, or if you're one of the players that were attacking, you know, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, just giving some friendly advice. But overall, this game was really fun to watch. Watching the massive armies, even though it's not like, you know, tactically sound. Watching the huge armies fight near this gate here, it's awesome. Whether it's beginners or experienced players, the battles are always exciting to watch. So we have a mid-defeat by both the Sicilians and the first Venetians, but the second Venetian army here is fighting their hearts out, which I respect. But this is definitely a losing battle here. Yeah, his men-at-arms are no match. And replay finished. I guess someone quit out or something. That sucks because I wanted to see the end results, but that's okay. We are going to go over what the attackers could have done better and what the defenders could have done better as well. So Sicily, he gave up, which is kind of disheartening. I like to see players just fight to the end, but you know, sometimes it's like when there's no hope, it's just best to just end it. But even when there's no hope, when I'm playing a siege battle, I always just like send my troops to the death because they lost the battle or something. But anyways, over here, Sicily, they could have opened up more gapways And I think their army comp, the handgunners were kind of a waste of money. I think you're better off getting feudal knights. I don't think I saw any feudal knights except for Scotland, and they didn't even engage in this battle. But feudal knights are definitely a unit that is very, very, very good at what they do, and for the price. Venice over here, his only mistake was that he didn't protect his artillery, which, you know, sometimes the attacker or the defenders get you by surprise. If he attacked more openings over here in this main gate, he probably could have attacked. Well, of course he would have attacked at different choke points here, but he would have put more pressure. It would have caused the defenders to kind of be hesitant, and they probably would have retreat. Also, they didn't bring any siege equipment, which siege equipment can be very useful. You know, for this example here, if the cannon is destroyed, you can use ladders to go to the walls and such. Alright guys, so that's the end of this battle. Remember, I have a Indiegogo campaign running right now, and if only a quarter of my subs donate $1, it would reach the donation goals. So be sure to check that out, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.